Bucks in 6 is still alive, baby. Series is tied 2-2. Bucks win 109-103. And let me tell you, that game was, oh my God, that one is up there with Game 7 to the Nets earlier this postseason. One of the best Bucks games I have ever seen in my life. Oh my God. That game was so intense, and there are so many great plays by so many great players. I mean, just one of the most thrilling finals games, even just, not taking into account the fact that I'm a Bucks fan, one of the most thrilling finals games I've seen in a while, for sure. But holy crap. And by the way, sorry for the rain, if you guys can hear that, it's pouring out. Thank God we didn't get any, severe thunderstorms around here. But lots of rain tonight. But still, oh my God. I'm still trying to process that game because it was just that amazing. And man, let me tell you, there is no greater feeling on earth than when Mike Breen says bang after one of your team's players hits a three-pointer. It is just, it's amazing. It's just an unmatched feeling. But Khris Middleton, man, you cannot put any disrespect on that man's name. He's done it all for us. And he's had some duds this postseason for sure. But when the Bucks need Khris Middleton is there. And he hits the big-time shots. He has been amazing when the Bucks have needed him. 40 points tonight in an NBA Finals game. Khris Middleton doesn't go for 40 points all the time, guys. He has been incredible. And tonight was just, wow. What a performance, man. He put the team on his back in the late moments. And how about that block by Giannis? How about that block? That was one of the best recoveries in NBA history. One of the best blocks. One of the most crucial blocks in NBA history. By far, man. It might not be LeBron chased down, but that was an absolutely superhuman block in an absolutely huge moment of the game. I believe the game was tied, actually. There was about 1:20 left, and that's when he came up with it. I think it was an alley-oop to Ayton, and he knocked it out of his hands. That was going to give the Suns the lead. Instead, we get the ball back, and I'm pretty sure Khris Middleton hits a jumper to give us the lead in the right after that. So, I mean, that the people who were talking about before this series about how this is going to be the most boring finals ever, the worst finals ever, it has not been. That game was one of the best finals games in recent memory, in my opinion. Last year's finals was a dud. I didn't even care to watch that finals because it was in the bubble and it just didn't feel real. I felt like it was like a shooting practice. But this time, with the fans packing the stadiums, man, it is just electric. And the way the crowd is erupting after those big shots by Middleton, after that block by Giannis after the victory, them chanting Bucks in 6 and refs you suck, after they missed the 2 foul calls on Devin Booker, that would have had him foul out. And, it's kind of bullshit that he was even in the game at that point. He really fouled 7 times. They didn't call 2 of them late in the game. Really would like to see them look into that because that did not seem very didn't seem to have a lot of integrity behind it by the referee crew. But still, the game itself, man, refs aside, Devin Booker, 40 points. Khris Middleton, 40 points. Giannis, I think, I want to say he had about 30, and he had a double-double. I think he had 2 blocks. So, he had a great performance, though. He was great tonight. Not as great as he was the previous game, but he was great when it mattered, and he played a great game overall. And, Jrue Holiday, man, I love his defense, man. This game probably wouldn't have been as close, though, if he could hit some of those missed bunnies that he's been blowing a lot of layups lately, like wide open layups, man. I don't understand what that is with Jrue. It's like he's leaving his layups short, or he's just bouncing it off the front of the rim. I don't know what it is with him, and I don't want him taking pull-up jumpers late in the game either, because he has not been good at that either. He hit some big shots for us in the previous game, but when the chips are down and everything's on the line and you got to have shots, you got to make something, the Bucks need to go to that Giannis and Khris pick and roll, and that's exactly what they did tonight. So, yeah, what a game, man. We are 2 wins away from the NBA championship, by the way. 2 wins away. The Bucks are 2 wins away. They win Game 5, they come home for Game 6, and they can win the NBA Finals. I mean, that's just like, that's a dream. I mean, it doesn't even feel real that we're in this position right now. That we are legitimately 2 wins away from an NBA Finals championship. After going down 0-2 the way we did, coming home, winning that first game, and then winning an absolute thriller tonight. When we were down 9 at one point, I really thought that when they got down 9 that was the nail in the coffin for them. I thought, man, this doesn't look good for them. I don't really think they can come back from it. But hey, they have done that all the time this season with me. They have looked like they're dead in the water, and they recover, and the mental toughness of this team, the way that they fight back in games and simply don't give up and are able to pull off victories in those games, it is just amazing. It's like the adversity that they've faced in this postseason, the amount of times that they've been down against good teams and been able to come back and win. I mean, it has happened a lot. And they deserve a lot of credit for the way that they've held things together and been able to hunker down, lock in, and win games like that. Win games like tonight. I mean, it's so much different from any Bucks team that we've seen in the Giannis era. The mentality is just like, it's incredible. It really is. Sometimes they'll show their nerves a little bit, but when everything is on the line, they are always there. They are always ready. And I couldn't be more proud of them tonight. They played a not-so-great game for 3.5 quarters, and then they turned on the Jets, and they took over. And they won that game. So, Game 5 on Saturday. Got to win one in Phoenix to win this series. Bucks have a lot of momentum. And I'll bet you that Devin Booker doesn't shoot as well as he did tonight, because he was keeping them in the game, keeping the Suns in the game, the amount of fadeaway, turnaround, contested 2-point jump shots that he was taking. I mean, it was like a Kobe Bryant-esque performance from him. Really still hate how he has to go to the official every single damn time he thinks he got fouled. But still, I mean, he's a great player. He makes some incredible shots. And it was a very Kobe Bryant-like performance tonight for sure. But anyways, guys, though, that's all I got to say. I'll have my reactions out after Game 5, and hopefully the Bucks are going to be going back to Milwaukee for Game 6 with a 3-2 series lead and a chance to win an NBA championship. See you guys next time. Fear the deer.